Hey, welcome back. So today it's a different setting, not my normal bedroom setting. Well, I think I only had one video in my bedroom. Anyways, so today we're at dance. We're at where I do my dance classes. So I do my dance classes at a church, but obviously this is not like a church. There's a church sort of local to me. Well, it is my local area. They have the main building and there's like a side building that has like these like rooms that people like can rent out to do whatever, and I think they use it just for social stuff that aren't like church related. But yeah, we have been here since like it is 2026 January. Been here since September 2025. Yeah, it's been a all right journey so far. We started off, so I have two classes. We started off with the age range of 5 to 16, so that's like primary school. For anyone in the UK, that's primary school to like high school, end of high school. So then come maybe November, October, I decided to switch up the age range as just for my mental health, let's just say that. When we started, I probably said the youngest age I had was 6, and then I just was like, there's a lot, kids are a lot in general basically, so I just thought for my own mental health, let's put that age up a little bit, and just for a little bit more mature age, I think it's just more my style. I have a 4-year-old sister, so I know I know how to deal with that, the younger age. However, I do it at home, don't want to deal with it at work, I don't know. So yeah, I just decided that I wanted to just switch it up a little bit, and it was okay because by the time I decided to do that, the 6-year-old that we had quit. She was having difficulty in terms of traveling here from where she lived a bit quite far. But she was coming because her cousin was coming, and it was one of those. But yeah, so by the time she quit, the youngest age had was 7. So I was like, okay, I can afford to change it to 7. I didn't just change it to 7 and kick everybody else that was younger out. But no, so it's been okay. I'd say it's definitely had times where I've tested my patience with the children, but it's been good. I've enjoyed it. It's definitely, you learn a lot working with kids, I guess. But it's been fun as well, and I kind of like obviously dance is something that I enjoyed doing when I was younger. So being able to then, obviously I stopped it when I started working. I have no idea. Anyway, I stopped it, and then around 17, I think, 17, 16. No, I was like 16 or 17. Something like that. I stopped it, but then ever since I stopped it, like during COVID, I was just really missing, I was really missing it. I was like, but I don't really, just had some technical difficulties. But as I was saying, so I stopped doing the dance classes when I was like 17 and was missing it. I was like 16, 17 and I was missing it, and I literally was just like, well, if I don't want to start a new class myself, maybe I could, start teaching. So I looked into it and I was like, what do I need to do? Do I need anything like crazy in terms of qualifications? And you don't necessarily, it depends on what level you're trying to like, obviously. Eventually, you will need certain qualifications, you will need certain things to do certain things, but if you're just trying to start like something informal where it's just kids can come, dance, and whatever, you can start now. All I would recommend doing is you need a DBS. So you literally go into the government website. So you need, there's 2 types. I think you need the more, I don't know the name of it, but I just know it's more expensive than the other. So the more premium one, I guess, because you're working with kids. If you are looking to do the kids dance classes, so anyone under 18, you'll need that DBS. And you literally just like I could show, but it literally is just like criminal record kind of thing. So I've never had it happen to me personally, but if maybe a parent was like not too sure about you and your qualifications, they might come and ask you and be like, oh, do you have a DBS? Like, can I just have a look? And then I'm not too sure legally if they can just say to you, can I have a look at it, if they're not someone of authority. But I think you can. I'm not too sure. I will have to fact check that, and I might just put a little disclaimer in the comments just to make sure I've got the facts right. But yes, so if you're looking to start, I would say looking to getting your DBS, then also first aid training, 100%. Like that also allows when parents are looking to like sign their kid up, if you say in your poster or in your Facebook post that you're first aid trained, you've got your DBS or whatever, they're obviously going to feel a bit more comfortable to like what's the saying, a sense of, no idea what the saying is, but they obviously will most likely want to sign up for the kid more, because they're like, okay, that's someone who I feel safe with my kid with, of course, naturally. Also helps into the selling point. So yeah, those two things, 110%, get those. First aid, it's common sense anyway, because you're doing dance if you're doing tricks and stuff, that could lead to, you just don't know, especially if you're doing, like I do, drop-in sessions, as in parents aren't outside or watching anywhere. They literally just come, drop their kids off. Some of them do wait in the car park or drive off and then come back at ending time. If you're looking to do that, you 100% will need to get your first aid and DBS, because people are trusting you to look after their kids for an hour. Their precious prized possessions, they're trusting you to look after them for an hour. So of course, 100% solidify that. Once you've secured those things, then, you can do this at the same time, but obviously before you actually go to teach a class, make sure those are the two things you've got. Start looking around at venues. It can be community halls, churches, literally what I do, and just send out inquiries. Work smart and not hard. Just go on ChatGPT, put in the information you want to say. So if you're looking to, got to tell them what age range you're looking to, what age range you're looking to teach, what days you want. Obviously you'll need to know their availability, so obviously the more free you are, the better. But so if you're weekends, whatever you're looking to do, you literally just tell them all that. ChatGPT will put it into a nice formal email for you. Email around like everywhere, go look at places. I looked at a room that was like a part of a football field, which was like next to it was like part of the football arena, whatever, stadium. I don't know if we can call this one a stadium. Small football team. I looked at the venue there. That was probably a decent room as well, but then they ended up having renovations done, so what they had done ended up not being suitable for a dance class anymore. They had like set furniture put in, and it was just like. Also, some venues might ask you to have public liability insurance. If you're starting out, recommended. No. I wouldn't, it sounds a bit awful to say, but it's not a crazy necessity, but it's something that you can start. Like I would say, before you start DBS and first aid certificates, get that 100% before you start. But while you're obviously maybe making money and eventually can afford, I don't really know everyone's financial, but let's say if you're starting this from 0 pennies, 100% would recommend public liability insurance, but don't, obviously if you can get it straight away, get it straight away, but like I wouldn't, you know, don't know if this is great advice, but if it isn't the best legal advice, don't take. Again, I've never claimed to be a professional. I've never claimed to be telling you I'm not the Bible. Do not obviously take whatever I say with a pinch of salt. But yeah, I think this is literally just, yeah, 100%. Public liability insurance, whenever you can. So yeah, so once you've secured the venue, then next is the fun part where you get to market it and you get to make posters and you get to get into the local Facebook groups, make an Instagram page, and that is when like the fun stuff starts. So I made a poster on Canva, would recommend Canva. Then once the Canva poster was made, obviously you put general information, your selling points, like come if you're trying to join for confidence and all that good stuff. And even, I probably say our biggest thing is to don't even focus on the fact that you're a dance school. Focus on that, what the customer will get out of it. So they'll get maybe increased confidence, they learn a new skill, hobby, make friends, that sort of thing. That's the type of thing you need in a poster. And your Facebook posts, your Instagram posts, so stuff like that. Then obviously you come up with a price. In terms of coming up with a price, I would say look at other dance groups in your local area that are doing a similar thing to you, see what their prices are and try and compete with them. Obviously it also has to make sense for the venue you have and how much you're getting charged. If you're lucky, some do actually, like some little like community halls could offer you the space for free. If you're doing something for the community, so some places will be like, oh okay, no, we'll offer you the room for free for an hour every Tuesday, whatever. Like I do it on Tuesday personally. So yeah, so literally that is all it actually takes. Eventually, in terms of cost, your uniform, we have mats. If you want to get mirrors, if you're not in a place that has mirrors, if you want to get stuff like mirrors, all that good stuff, that will obviously have its cost, but that is, in my opinion, a necessity to think about at first. But eventually, as you grow, as you make money naturally, you'll have the funds to be able to buy that extra stuff and even add in extra groups. Like I was talking about having a informal group where it's just like they come in and you just do like maybe an hour of just like cardio and stuff like that. And obviously if you're a dancer, you know what to expect and what to kind of give to your customer. So that is literally it on how I started personally. And like I always say, my steps are not the Bible, just a guide and literally what I did and how I've began. So again, definitely do research on other videos and just your own research in general on how to start, but that is literally how I found it. And in my opinion, in terms of difficulty, I would probably say I'd say it's a little bit more difficult compared to the marketing. I would probably say they might be on the same scale. They're not that hard, but they're not also in terms of actually getting clients and getting customers, like clients, customers. I would say they're about the same in terms of difficulty. So yeah, but it's up to you. Again, I'm doing it all at the same time. You can decide to do one each or neither if you're not a dancer, of course. But yeah, definitely. That is my steps. So I'm just gonna keep taking you guys on a journey on us growing, us getting more people, and yeah. But that is just the overview so far right now of what we're doing and how I started and how we're still going. But yeah. So thanks for watching, and in the next video I will be explaining how and why I guess I started the Vibe Central, which is the events, the club night events. But yeah, thank you.